Okay. And now I'm going to actually call on Officer Gary Helton, who is actually here to touch on an issue that's very important to him and his family, and ask him to the podium.
Thank you, Judge. I want to first off start by thanking Judge Knuckleman, commissioners, and department heads. This issue that I'm going to speak about is near and dear to my heart due to it affects not only 40,000 babies in the United States every year, but it affected my family personally and the Kent County family. 1% or 1 in 100 seems like a very small number. As a police officer, when I hear I have a 1% chance of something happened to me, I don't really think too much of it. I like them odds. Until 1% turns out to hit you in the face and you see how big 1% is. My son Noah Alexander Helton was born on August 15, 2012 with congenital heart defect called Epstein's anomaly with pulmonary atresia. Basically, his heart had malformed where his pulmonary artery did not connect to his pulmonary valve, and his tricuspid valve was malformed. At about 90 minutes old, Noah was transferred from Good Samaritan Hospital in Cincinnati to Cincinnati Children's Hospital Medical Center and admitted directly into the cardiac ICU. At 36 hours old, I was talked to by the head of cardiothoracic surgery for Cincinnati Children's Hospital, Dr. David Morales, and he had told me that he needed to rush Noah into emergency open heart surgery right away. My wife was still in the hospital recovering from her operation, and luckily my family was there. At 36 hours old, my son was taken into open heart surgery and made it through with no complications. He fought at Cincinnati Children's Hospital for 8 weeks and finally came home in mid-October. On October 18th, 2012, while we were at our house after running errands, my son Noah, who was in my wife's arms, passed away. What was very comforting in the entire situation was while my wife and I were giving CPR, the first 3 people through the door were members of the King County Police Department who had heard about the emergency at my house and responded. It was Chief Capps, Captain Sandel, Captain Shelton. Them, along with other members of the department, took us to St. Elizabeth Hospital, where he was pronounced dead. Noah was taken to Children's Hospital for an autopsy, and they couldn't give me a reason why he passed away other than his heart condition. The fixes that David Morales made were perfect, but it was just one of those things. I live the 1%, and that is a big, big, big number to my family now, and other members of the Northern Kentucky families that deal with this every day. 40,000 babies will be born with a congenital heart defect. Many of them will not live past birth. Many of them won't live hours after. It is important to spread the word and support these families, and that's why I'm very pleased that the county and Judge Knuckleman have decided to make the proclamation today to spread the word. These families need it, and funding needs it. I'd like to say a very special thank you to Mended Little Hearts. It is a support group for families. Aaron and Leslie Slams of Independence, they do tremendous work and were there for my family and I when I was in Children's, and we still stay in contact with them today. I urge anybody who would like to make a donation to Mended Little Hearts so they can continue to support the families of people in Children's Hospital who are fighting every day. I'm a very lucky man in my life because not everybody gets to meet their hero, and I got to meet mine and live with him for 9 weeks before he passed away. So I'm very lucky. Other families are lucky to have these warriors on their side. So again, Judge, I really appreciate your doing this and for taking time out to do this.
So, as has been commented, so we have not acknowledged that the week of February 7th through February 14th of 2016 is Congenital Heart Defect Awareness Week in Kenton County. And again, I know is proud of you for what you do and will continue to do for our community, and just really admire you fighting through this and your wife. So thank you so much.
Thank you, Judge.